Alrighty, 6:30 on a Saturday. We got this truck loaded up. We got this truck loaded up. So we're about to do something fun. Well, not really fun. This will probably be a pretty brutal day for me. But we are turning this truck into a new car. And a new car that I think you guys will like, and I think I'll like, and I think will be fun for the channel. And where I'm gonna go with the car, we don't know yet. I gotta still see the car. But anyway, we are heading to Kentucky right now to make a trade deal. The truck for a BMW. You can probably tell from the title now, but as of right now, I feel like it's a secret. But anyway, I gotta load up my final things, and we're getting on the road. We got about 6.5 hours, so wish me luck. Alright, so we're almost an hour in, and it's clear that that is probably one of the heaviest loads I've done with this truck. I think that C10 is about 5,000 pounds. The trailer is probably a good 2,500. So, I mean, we're looking at like 7,500 pound probably. Nearly pushing the capacities of this F-150. Good thing we got the 6.2 in here. But yeah, as opposed to, you know, trailering E30s, E34s and stuff like that, those 3,000 pound old cars, it's pretty clear. You really feel the weight. It's not bad. It's still, everything's still kind of handling good, driving good. This truck's a lot slower, obviously trying to pick up and all that, but we're cruising right along. All is well so far. So 5.5 hours to go, and I'll see you guys when we get that E36. I'll probably not film anything between now and then. I'll probably just be grinding, not all that much to kind of talk about or do or entertain you with. It's a pretty barren route. It's not very pretty. Midwest, you know, it's just nothing but flat land here. So. Well, that's the prospect. They're out driving the truck right now. We unloaded it. Nice and cold here. So, should be going down, we'll see. But I'll walk around that thing in a little bit and show you guys everything. Well, here we are. Deal went through. Got her all loaded up. Time to hit the 6.5 hour ride home. So as you guys see, we got E36 here. This is a 328 IS, despite there being no badging. I will show you guys this up close and much more about this when I get home. For now, I just want to get back home. So we're gonna book it out of here. But you can see, lowered, nice little silver, 328 IS. Glass headlights, might have to steal those from my M3. Bumper needs paint. We're gonna get a lot more into this when we get back, but time to start trucking home. And I am starting to feel it. Woke up at 6 a.m., 5 hours of sleep, and driving all day. Not fun, but we'll make it. And then tomorrow, Sunday, I'll walk you guys through this car, show you it, and we'll talk about plans for it and whatnot. All right, we made it back. So I didn't get home till 1 a.m. last night. Everything went well except on the truck's end. They were driving right 20 minutes after we left the the meeting spot. The radiator cap blew off the truck, and it's snowing right now. I don't know if you can see, but well, I better get this thing unloaded. But anyway, radiator cap blew off, and they lost all their coolant, and it was going to overheat. They were stranded, and I was 40 minutes away. I couldn't leave them like that. I'm a nice guy, so I went to Advanced Auto Parts, and luckily with an American truck, they had the radiator cap. I bought coolant. I met them, fixed it up, got them back on the road. They got back home, no issues after that. The truck did them great. 4 hours in the truck, that's crazy. I told them, I was like, that's probably not gonna be the most comfortable ride, but it is what it is. But anyway, they made it back. So that set me back about 2.5 hours, but we finally made it. I didn't even touch anything last night. So let's unload this, and then I will walk around and show you guys everything before the snow really starts coming down. We got snowy, fall, disgusting Illinois weather right now. So worst time to unload a car, but we gotta get it done. see if she starts the next day after a long journey. And here we have it. So, this is my new 1997, I think. I'll have to look at the title, I don't even remember. 328 IS E36 Arctic Silver Coupe, obviously, because it's an IS. And I'm not really sure what that means, but this thing has a lot of M3 stuff on it. I don't believe ISs came with like M stuff. I don't think it's an M package. I really don't know. So the M3 bumper, which is obviously a replacement, you see it's not painted. I think that's just because the guy messed up the bumper somewhere along the lines, one of the previous owners, and they bought an M3 to replace it. But it comes on M contours, which are an M3 wheel. I don't think those are M skirts. Those aren't twisties. I'm not even sure. It does have an M on the trim here, but M3s have the thicker trim that kind of is the same thickness as the bumpers. So no M3 trim, M3 mirrors, and the best part about the car, Vaders. I'll get into the inside in a little bit. But, so yeah, it has M3 goodies on it. I don't believe ISs came with those. I'm not even really sure. Maybe you guys let me know in the comments. But I'm not complaining because that's sweet. You know, a lot of M3 stuff on here, which is awesome. But so anyway, if we're going around, body-wise, no rust. It's from Georgia, so it's super nice on the exterior. The paint's really clean. You can't tell because it's rain/snowing, so it's all wet. Rear bumper is faded. E36s tend to do that for some reason. Eustace's rear bumper looks like that as well. I guess if they're outside, those rear bumpers just kind of cheaper paint. Or I have no idea really. But I don't believe that's an M3 rear bumper. That looks, I can't even tell. I really have no idea. I don't even know E36 is like that. But it does have one little spot here, which I believe is from a rear end accident. So my guess is this bumper's been redone, and the rear end accident pushed in just far enough to kind of ding this rear trunk panel, and so you can see here the paint cracked. It's starting to rust a little bit, but it's not like rust like these usually rust. It's just from damage. Euro depots, which seem to have a little bit of smoke to them. They're not like full clear like my E36s. So Euro lights, and then coming around, no rust. This side is super clean. The paint on this car is like mint. I can't even like exaggerate. This fender, it's got a decent dent right there. And you know, from being low, buckled the fender a little bit. Glass headlights, which is amazing. Like I said earlier, those are probably going to be stolen from my M3. Clear corners, which are sweet. Black kidneys, I'll probably put chrome back on it. The hood is nice, but the clutch fan exploded, and so you have a dimple here from where the clutch fan hit. It didn't go all the way through, but this car needs a hood, so I'm going to keep my eyes open for a Arctic Silver hood. If you have any leads in the Midwest, let me know. So that sucks. Other than that, this fender's a little bowed out from being low, but like otherwise, the body on this thing is really clean. You see it's got some tint, I don't know, maybe 35s. Looks about right compared to those. What else? We got drilled and slotted rotors, which I can't even see in this lighting. Front and back. He said the front needs new rotors. Let's go on the inside. So as I said, we got these amazing refinished Vaders. They are super supple and clean. Like, these look sweet. So this interior is a little bit random. So this is originally a Dove gray car, as you can tell by the gray dash and gray carpet. But somewhere along the line, someone kind of went for a half and half look here. So refinished the Vaders, black center, Dove outside, obviously a little darker than Dove. We got gray door panels, but with black inserts. I believe these are dyed. This one's kind of falling apart. That side's pretty clean. We got M3 floor mats, OEM M3 floor mats, which are sick. If any of you guys have been trying to get these for the past year and a half, you'll know that these are back ordered, and they're just now, I think, coming to be in stock. That's a rare thing right there. We got refinished center armrest, a suede stitch stitch boot, which is really cool. And now this wheel confuses me. This is a rewrapped, like refinished wheel, but you can see it's kind of aggressive and stuff. and it's got a flat bottom. It's got an M. So this, to me, seems like a, is it OEM wheel? Oh, it is an OEM wheel. So there's BMW insignias on it. So this is like a refinished OEM BMW wheel. Like, it seems to me like an E36 style, not OEM obviously, but I think this is like a, not a rare, but like an actually nice wheel here. No airbag. I really don't even know. Like, I'm guessing if this airbag cover was on it, which I don't think it has, it looks like it would have been a M-Tech 1 almost, but completely reshapen. I don't even, I'll have to look this up because I have no idea. But I think this is a pretty nice wheel. We got pedal covers, which are pretty nice. Even the dead pedal, there's no branding on them. They're probably, you know, eBay or something, not AC Schnitzer. Carbon fiber e-brake pull with a suede boot that's needs to be like redone on the surround there. We got the center storage, which is a little messy, a little funky. Coin tray, and then the back seat is black. So back seat is entirely black. I don't think that's dyed. I think that's swapped in. And then we got the black accents in the rear as well. Headliner is nice. No sag. Not redone though or anything. But so yeah, the interior is a little bit of an oddball interior. I don't know. It's half Dove, half black. It actually looks nice. I think Dove and black is actually a really cool like color combo on these. It'd be nice if the Dove on these Vaders matched a little bit better. But I'm not complaining because Vaders are, as you know, awesome. They're not heated, but they are power, so that's cool. But they just look really pretty, like refinished. Like I love it. They're super supple. So I'm pretty hyped about that. Engine bay. Let's take a look at the engine bay. As you can see, it's on coilovers, obviously. He said he thinks they're eBay. I'm gonna get under there and look. But we'll get this thing in the garage and we'll check everything out in maybe the next video. Probably not this one. This is probably just gonna be an overview. And then we're gonna check the fluids, see what the car needs. I'll pull in the garage in the heat and I'll get underneath it and we'll see what's going on with it. I'm not doing that right now. It's way too cold. So we got the M52 power plant, M52 B28, hot air intake, very cool. Brand new alternator, clutch fan looks to be replaced. This all looks really clean. I don't know. This looks like a really nice engine bay here. Looks like it was well kept, well maintained. Runs good. Jace, the guy I traded, actually drove this to our meetup spot, which is 4.5 hours from his house. So this thing did a 4.5 hour drive before I got it. So because of that, I'm not really worried about anything. I didn't even care. I told him, I was like, listen, I'm down for this. It is what it is. If it can make the drive, then it's a solid car. So shout out to Jason Grant, by the way. Those are the guys I did this trade with. Grant helped him bring it to the meetup spot, and I really appreciate that. I've never traded a car before, and the truck I was sick of it. It wasn't my thing. You guys know me, I'm a BMW guy. This car could bring me content, and it's just more my style. So we met on Instagram, we talked, FaceTimed, and it went smooth, dude. I can't thank you guys enough. That was a fantastic trade. It was easy, seamless, and I couldn't be happier. I'm stoked. I think they're stoked on the truck. The truck made it back for them. 4 hours, easy. Just cold because the truck doesn't have heat, so those poor guys had to get gloves and hand warmers and stuff. Feel bad for them on that, but anyway. Yeah, I'm stoked to have done this trade deal. I almost forgot to mention, it's got some wacky exhaust. It's got a Flowmaster muffler, and then it looks like it's a 3-inch exhaust, but not really nice. But I'll get under there and look another time. But 3-inch exhaust with a Flowmaster. Flowmaster is the last thing people put on BMWs. That's like an Impala, Chevy like truck thing. So that's funny. It sounds all right. I'll start it up for you guys. But anyway, yeah, so I mean, I got to go through, do a couple things here and there, but otherwise, I think it's a pretty solid runner. And I'm just really stoked. I'm really stoked to kind of dig into this and see where it takes us. So I'm gonna fire it up and give you guys some exhaust notes real quick. If I have the key. Oh, and the best thing is it's got keyless entry, so it actually works, which is really cool. And it's got a ZCP knob. So it fires right up, 212K on the cluster, which I don't think is actually the car. The Carfax shows 230, the cluster was swapped in because the other one had like dead pixels or something. It's got a check engine light because the O2 sensor, I believe, one of them's hanging down, it's kind of messed up. So it's gonna need an O2 done. Other than that, everything in here is pretty solid. I'll give you guys a nice exhaust note here. gets higher in the revs. That Flowmaster is really raspy. So it'll probably get some exhaust done to it in my ownership, depending on kind of where I go with it, because I'm not huge on how it sounds. But we'll not get into that right now. We're gonna go drive it in the next video. Otherwise, I'm really stoked on this. This is a pretty sweet car. Thank you, Jace and Grant, for doing this trade deal with me. I'm happy to get into another BMW. I always make fun of E36s because they're obviously the laughable BMW in the group of old BMWs, just because of what they are. They're bottom of the barrel pretty much, but I love them. I love how they look, and I'm excited to see where this car goes. As of right now, I'm not sure what this car will turn into. I would like to hold on to it. I don't want to sell this. It would be cool to turn this into a track time car, and I would love to get into some track content and stuff. I've always wanted like a race car, not like a race car, but like, you know, a car I could take to the track. Everyone tells me to drift. That's just not like my thing. You know, all my friends do it, but they've been doing it for so long. They're so advanced already. I feel like it's just gonna be hard for me to kind of come in and, you know, catch up. So I'm not really sure if that's where I kind of want to, the direction I want to go. That's a lot. I don't know. Basically right now, before I could do anything with this car, and I look ridiculous right now. I'm looking at my hair in the mirror. This is what 16 hours on the road does to you. I'm severely tired, but I need the E24 to go, because I need to clear up that space and those funds. I can't go anywhere with this car until I get some funds back from that. And other than that, the M3s are both put away for winter. The 540 is chilling. That'll be kind of my fair winter weather daily until the previous owner may be buying that back from me. We're kind of working on that. He said January. We'll see what happens there. I gotta do some more work on that, so some videos are coming there. Calypso is tucked in the center of the garage. That's gotta go over to a storage place. I gotta find a place to put that, so I can clear up that spot. And then ideally, the Calypso goes in storage. The 6 Series sells. The 540 can sit in the middle of the garage, or this can sit in the middle of the garage. And then my mom can put her car in the garage because she's been complaining. So I gotta move some stuff around. I'm still a little bit busy and stressed out right now. But anyway, I want to do something fun with this car, whether it's, you know, wheels for sure, maybe new coils, this and that. I want to build it. I want to have fun with it, but I need to clear up some stuff first. So stay tuned. We'll be making a video driving this and kind of doing more of a look over on everything. This was just more so the buying process and the initial impressions of the car. I'm stoked. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.